Hello friends, welcome to Free Grammar Lessons. In this video, we will be learning the difference between finite verbs and non-finite verbs. Verbs are mainly divided into two parts, main verbs and auxiliary verbs. We have already discussed the division in our parts of speech series. Please go and check it if you haven't already or need a revision. Links are in the description. In this video, we will be discussing one more classification of verb, that is finite and non-finite verbs. So without a further go, let's get started. A finite verb is a verb that has a finite or limited agreement with the subject. What does it mean? It limits its usage as per subject's parameter. There are three defined parameters on which this limitation is fixed. First is tense. That is, the subject is performing action in past, present or future tense. Second, person. That is, the subject is first person, second person or third person. And third is the number. That is, the subject is singular or plural. So, a finite verb will change as per the tense of the sentence, as per the person and as per the number of subject. Now let's understand each of these parameters with the help of an example. Examples of verbs that change as per tense. That is, whether the sentence is a present tense, past tense or future tense. I play cricket every day. This sentence is in present tense. Here the verb is play. Let's look into another sentence. I played cricket yesterday. This sentence is in past tense. Here the verb is played. You can see here that the verb play changed to played as per the tense. So both play and played are finite verbs. Now that you are clear how finite verb change as per tense, let's look into the example of verb that change as per person. That is, it change as per the subject is in first, second or third person. I run a mile daily. The subject I is in first person. Here the verb is run. Now let's look into another sentence. He runs a mile daily. Here the subject he is in third person and the verb is runs. You can see here that the verb run changed to runs as per the person. So both run and runs are finite verb. Now that you are clear how finite verb change as per person, let's look into the example of verb that change as per number. That is, the subject is singular or plural. Apple is of red color. The subject apple is singular. Here the verb is. Now let's look into another sentence. Apples are of red color. The subject apples is in plural form. Here the verb is are. You can see here that the verb is changed to are as the subject changed from singular to plural. Now we are clear that the finite verb change as per tense, person and number. Let's now look into non-finite verbs. So what is a non-finite verb? Non-finite verbs don't have any agreement with the subject. That is, they are not limited as per the change in the subject. It doesn't change as per tense or as per person or as per number. They doesn't change as per the tense or as per the person or as per the number of subject in the sentence. And they don't perform any action in the sentence. First, let's understand it with an example. Then, we will understand their role in the sentence. I found his office at a walking distance. Here, the subject is in singular form and the sentence is in past form. There are two verbs here, found and walking. Let's look into another example. Akash will find his office at a walking distance. Here, the subject is singular and the sentence is in future form. Here also there are two verbs, find and walking. Now you can see that one verb found changed to find, but the other verb walking didn't change in both the cases and doesn't function as a main verb in the sentence. So, it's a non-finite verb. Now that we are clear what are non-finite verbs, let's understand their usage. Non-finite verbs functions as noun, adjective or adverb in the sentence. They do not function as verb in the sentence that we just understood. Now let's understand their functionality as an adjective with an example. The sleeping cat is brown. Here, sleeping functions as adjective in the sentence as it is describing cat. Now let's understand how they function as noun with an example. Running is a good habit. Here, running functions as noun in the sentence. Now, let's understand how they function as an adverb with an example. Alia went to UK to study. Here, study functions as adverb in the sentence. Non-finite verbs are further divided into three types: gerund, infinitives, and participles. We will discuss about them in our next video. That's all for now. Let's quickly revise what we have learned in this lesson. We understood what is finite verb. It is a verb that has an agreement with subject. It changes as per the tense, person and number of subject. Then we understood what is non-finite verb. It is a verb that has no agreement with the subject. It doesn't change as per the tense, person and number. Then we understood the usage of non-finite verb in the sentence. They are used as adjective, noun and adverb in the sentence. Finally, we showed the division of non-finite verbs. They are divided into three parts: participles, gerunds and infinitives. So that's all in this lesson. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or suggestions related to the lesson.
Hello friends, welcome to Free Grammar Lessons. In this lesson, we will discuss about gerunds. What they exactly are, why they are needed, and when can we use them. So let's get started. What is a gerund? When we use a verb in place of a noun, then it is called a gerund. Again I repeat, when we use a verb in place of a noun, then it is called a gerund. Now, how we can form a gerund? We add ing with verb's first form and use it as a noun. Remember this, verb's ing form can be used in two ways. First, gerund, and second, present participle form. In gerund, we use this form as a noun, while in present participle, we use it as a modifier or progressive verb. We'll discuss about progressive verbs in our other video. Let's understand about gerund now. In our discussion about subject and object video, we have discussed that in any sentence, subject can either be a noun or pronoun. It cannot have any other forms. For example, Karthik goes to swimming regularly. Here, Karthik, which is a subject, is a noun. Let's see one more example. He is the best cook in the world. Here, he, which is a subject, is a pronoun. Now looking at the examples, we can say that subject can either be a noun or pronoun. Let's look into an interesting sentence example now. Swimming is good for health. Here, what is the subject? It is swimming. Is it a noun or pronoun? No, it's a verb. Then how we can use it as a subject? Because just now we understood that subject can only be a noun or pronoun because it no longer behaves as a verb now. It behaves as a noun now. And so, it is called a gerund. Let's look into some more examples to make it clear. Writing is an exchange of idea. Here, writing is a gerund which acts as a subject in the sentence. Reading helps a lot in learning new things. Here, reading is a gerund which acts as a subject in the sentence. We looked one use of gerund which is as a subject. Now, second use of gerund is as an object and third is as a complement of verb to be. Let's look into example where we use gerund as an object. I love dancing. Here, dancing is a gerund which acts as an object in the sentence. Mark enjoys cooking a lot. Here, cooking is a gerund which acts as an object in the sentence. Let's look into one more example. That is a good painting. Here, painting is a gerund which acts as object in the sentence. Let's look into one more use of gerund. Gerund can be used as complement of verb to be. Now what are to be verbs? In present, it is, am and are, and in past, it is was verb. Let's see examples of them. Kriti's favorite hobby is playing the piano. Here, playing is a gerund as it is used as a complement to the verb is, which is a to be form. Let's look into one more example. Competition is trying to do better than your opponent. Here, trying is a gerund as it is used as a complement to the verb is, which is a to be form. That's how we can use gerund as a complement of verb to be. All about gerund in this video. Let's quickly revise what we have learned in this lesson. Firstly, we discussed what exactly is a gerund. It is a verb which acts as a noun in the sentence and it is created by adding ing to verb's first form. Then, we discussed about 3 different ways in which gerund can be used. First, they can act as a subject in the sentence. Second, they can act as an object in the sentence. And the third way is use them as a complement of to be verb. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please write in the comment section. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Do share the video so others can learn and do subscribe to the channel to get regular updates about the course.